So lay down. That's right. Get into a nice and comfortable position for me. There we go. Just relax and allow me to slip you into a deep, relaxing trance. Alas, you are in a library. You're sitting at a rectangular desk with 3 school books on it. You're studying English literature, biochemistry, and math. The walls in this library are 20 feet high. It's so peaceful here. Very peaceful, serene, quiet. And there are several rows of books in this place. As many books as you've ever seen. Wow. The windows allow the sun to shine in so bright. You could easily get lost while rummaging between all of these aisles in this beautiful library. You love the serenity and the calmness you experience while you're here. You always make sure to sit within an eye's view, clear, so you can see the librarian. Now, who is the librarian? She's the most gorgeous woman you've ever seen. 5'6" stature, Caucasian and Asian mixed race, blonde with a short haircut. Conservative outfit, but still very, very sexy, especially given the very strict wardrobe that they put on librarians. She's very sweet, but you can tell she has a bad side if you push her there. Shh. Quiet in the library. She's very mysterious. You're so nervous to talk with her because you can never, ever find the right words to say. After all, she is a star librarian. You know that she has always loved being surrounded by books and helping people find the perfect read. You understand her because you love literature too. You've never expected that your love for literature would bring you to the love of your life. But here you are gawking, almost stalking her presence. You wonder if she even knows you exist. Suddenly, your arch nemesis enters, Alex. It all started when another straight-A student like yourself, named Alex, started coming to the library every day after school. He was also focused on his studies, and he equally would sit in places where he could get a clear glance of the beautiful librarian every now and then. At first, you thought nothing of it, but as the days went by, he told you and he started to feel butterflies in his stomach whenever she walked in. You don't like how this feels. You want the librarian all to yourself. You want her. You don't want him to have her. He doesn't understand her. You do. The librarian is your literary queen. You connect with her on such a higher plateau, so you are going to fight for her. So you start to show up every day to the library, helping her clean, putting away stray books and cleaning up the tables. You never introduce yourself because you're too shy. But one day, she notices you. Oops, excuse me, she says, as she brushes past you, aiding in putting books back into their place in the aisles of this beautiful library. Did you do that on purpose? She must have. After all, it's been several weeks and Alex is nowhere to be found. She had to be looking at you. Alex must have given up. Fate. Serendipity. It seems as though your mission is almost complete. Today, the beautiful librarian identifies you from across the room. She is standing behind the front counter. She smiles at you. And her attention is 100% on you. She takes a step from behind her work desk where she checks out books and starts to walk in your direction. Your heart drops. Your heartbeat speeds up. Is the moment here? The librarian who you have been fantasizing about for months and months and months is finally sharing a moment with you. What do you say? How do you introduce yourself? How do you introduce yourself? Does she know you've been helping her around the library? Has she come over to say thank you or to ask you to leave? What are the... Hi. I've seen you around the library for the past few weeks. I just wanted to ask, could I get a recommendation on any books on poetry? I see that you're reading a book about French poetry. You could feel your heart racing as she shows up to your section, looks at your books, and sizes you up and down. Wait, how are you so knowledgeable about poets? Who's your favorite author? Rupi Kaur. How romantic. I love talking to you. You're kind of cute. My name is Cinthany. Say, what do you say we hang out for a bit? I'm on my lunch break and I have someone covering the rest of my shift. I'd love to talk to you more. From that moment on, you started talking more and more and more and more, and you realized you had a ton in common. You both loved reading. You both loved learning. Hours fly by and they feel like nothing. Oh, the library is about to close. I was on my lunch break and I know I had someone covered for my shift, but I was planning on going back at least to help them close. It's so empty in here. It's kind of almost like time kind of stopped for you and I. You get stuck in the gaze of her eyes. You get engulfed by her soft aura. You've never felt this way before.